Ezekiel 12:26. Again, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith Yahweh power.
Now, I'm not trying to alarm you, but this is pretty alarming. This is a really important topic. I'm going to take this one quite seriously. This is not a joke. This is coming. This is serious. This will turn you from human to non-human. Once you get this, there is no going back. Have a look at this. This man is no longer human.
Do you have any side effects?
No, I don't have any side effects.
Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home and...
I practiced at home.
And so what do you think the biggest benefit of this is?
The biggest benefit is that it's going to help people with spinal cord injuries and people with Parkinson's disease and people with epilepsy and people with depression, anxiety, and all these different things. I could still move the mouse with my mind.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I had. It's actually pretty cool.
Is it like a chip?
It's a small chip, yeah.
So I'm curious about the device itself, the actual, how long did it take you to get used to it?
It was a process, it took a few months to really get comfortable with it, but now it's just part of me, in my head.
Can you show us?
Can you show me where?
Right here. So the future is going to be amazing. We're going to be able to do so much more.
Now, guys, if that is not the literal mark of the beast, I don't know what fucking is. Do not get that. It is coming. It is going to augment you into a new reality. Once you get that, you're not getting rid of it. You will no longer have your own thoughts. Literally, they won't be yours. If you have a look into that man's eyes, there is no soul there. Now, we're in an interesting time. Just keep your wits about you.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekha Kodash. The honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Salutations to all the I can push his word with true sincerity and with charity. As always, I'm the brother Yedire from Grimstone Branch here in Chicago. I'm back with another lesson, Lord, and it may be edifying. And as you've seen from the videos, the video that we played, video that's been trending, a lot of bros been speaking about it, but you see that you're now starting to see the first wave of the MOTB, the micro C-hip, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. You're starting to see the first wave of advertisement for it, and lo and behold, you have a Jake that's spearheading it. You see, you got this Jake, I believe there's a Neuralink convention or whatnot, but he's showcasing how he got this brain chip, and the prophets have warned you first, starting with our elders, the apostles here at the great millstone. We've been warning and telling, and now it is here. As the elder brother Kazaki Allah from the Mississippi camp, he said the Heavenly Father, he's pressed play on this prophecy, because now we're living in it. You had Elon Musk at the beginning of this year, the technocrat devil. He said that in 2026 he wants to start mass producing brain chips, and that's what all of these tech companies and tech billionaires, they're no longer doing the trials and the testings. They're looking for mass production. They have this 2027 plan in which they want to put these C-hips in the people. They want to have robots running around. They want to have automated cars. They want to have a fully digital system. You see, and this is what the prophets have been warning you about, because everything, as we always say, leads back to the mark of the beast. And these are the days that we're living in. The devil is coming down with that great wrath, and he's putting out there what he's looking to do. And the interesting thing about this guy is, because this video, I believe, is like a few days old, but this is the same guy. And this video was like a year ago. He came out with this video.
What I'm about to tell you, it's extremely important. I'm one of the first people to get a Neuralink implant in my skull. If you guys can see and don't really know what a Neuralink is, it's kind of like an electronic chip from Elon Musk embedded in your skull. At first it was kind of like a Fitbit,
sketchy,
to track of vital signs
and the same
stuff
guy
that was going on in my body.
Nonetheless,
eventually it's gotten to a point where
you see what this devil is doing.
I can move a mouse.
You see where everything is heading
without even touching a computer. I can connect, I can download, I can transfer information. I'm not the only person in how we can communicate.
The nigga is a glorified remote control. But guess what? As the script say, everybody that takes this M to the O to the T to the B, that worship this beast system, whose trust is in this beast system, look, you're gonna die. You know, you're gonna be condemned, and if you make it far enough, you're gonna be burnt in a lake of fire.
This is what's going to happen for the rest of the world.
This video is like a year old.
Eventually, this technology will be, maybe not you, your kids, your grandkids. This is what's coming next. Welcome to the year 2025.
Yep.
Have fun.
And this was a year ago. You know, we're 7 months out or 6 months out from 2027. And just within the last year, you've seen what they've been doing with AI. Now they're trying to supercharge AI. You know, they're now selling you robots to put in your homes. You know, they have self-driving cars. You know, this is the time we're living in, you know. So the vision, as we read in that Ezekiel, is happening now. Then should they know that there's a prophet among them. This is 2 Thessalonians. Matter of fact, we hit the 2 Corinthians. This 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And this is the device of Satan. And who is Satan working through? The so-called white man, the Edomites. And this is what they're trying to bring upon the earth. They're trying to put you in a digital slavery, man. And soon, he's going to have this system, because they've been moving fast. Soon, they're going to have this system up and running. You know, they got their slowly but surely introducing this 6G. You know, and that has something to do with, you know, this system. But this is what we're living in. This 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And the wicked, the Edomites, they're being revealed through the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophets. You had the prophets telling you beforehand what's happening, what this devil is doing. Right? It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming in. Yahushua is going to return with those chariots and destroy this man and his system, as well as the nuclear fire. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And this man is coming in the power of Satan, and he's showing you his lying wonder. He's telling you he can heal the blind, he can heal the deaf. If you have neurological problems, he can heal that. He said paralysis, epilepsy, and you got a lot of people, even Jakes, that suffer from these things. And if you don't have the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai, and you're not protected by Yahweh Shem Shai, you're going to bow down and take this and be condemned. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, right? Elon Musk, just a few days ago, he was telling you how we have this technology that can perform, he says, JESUS level miracles. And that's a lying sign. You know, pseudo science, fake science. This man is a warlock. All these devils, it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So he's gonna deceive a lot of people into taking this technology, offering benefits. Oh, it can help you lose weight. Oh, it'll make life more convenient for you. Oh, you won't have to do this anymore. You won't have problems with this. It can cure your depression. But really, he's putting you in a digital slavery.
But this is pretty.
And on top of it, no copyright infringement as well. And on top of it, he's going to be able to control you. You see? And now you got these damn prototypes walking around to sway the people, to get them to trust this. And they use none other than a sensational Jake. All right? This Revelation 13. It's Revelation 13 and verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they shall make an image to the beast which had the wound by the sword and did live. And this is the Roman Empire coming back into the earth. Now they're trying to solidify it, you know, by putting that digital implant in you, making that physical insertion in your skin, and placing that C-hip in there so that you can buy and sell, have your medical information, and ultimately so they can surveillance you underneath your skin. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. And if you refuse it, hey, just like they have the social credit system over in China, if your social credit level is bad or you don't have enough points, you're ousted out of society. You're blackballed out of society. Same thing with this beast system. If you don't have this, you're gonna be given an ultimatum of death or X'd out of this society. It says, and that's for the people of this world, because Yahweh Shemel Shai said in the book of Isaiah, my servant shall eat. You know, these plagues, these troubles that's coming upon the earth, these are for the people of this world. The Lord is going to keep his elect that's been patiently waiting and hoping in him. He's going to keep us from this beast system, and from the doom of this world. It says, verse 16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive, it says a mark, but you go into that Greek word, it's charagma, an incision, an imprinted mark. Something that's going to break your skin, go in and put something inside. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So in order for you to do anything in the society, buy, sell, access certain amenities, you know, go to certain things, just like they had in that Black Mirror episode, The Future of the World, and the grain, you know. It's a couple of them, but hey, if you didn't have the grain, you weren't able to do certain things, you know. I might be mixing two of the episodes, but hey, this is what's happening. This is the prophecies. It says, here's wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. You see, these devils are throwing that 6 around everywhere. You see. And get it, and be not confused. You take this C-hip, you're condemned. There's no salvation for you. This Revelation 14 and verse 9 says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, so anywhere you put it, if you put it in your body, you're condemned. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. So you take it, hey, you're gonna burn. The Lord's gonna melt you here. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. So hey man, this is the next move. The C-hip propaganda, you know, the C-hip advertisement, you know, and it started off with this one guy, and who knows how many people really got it. You got some niggas over in Sweden, they threw, you know, they've been getting chipped up since like 2014. But soon as Elon Musk once again said mass microchip production. This is the times that we're living in. Lord, this was an edifying lesson called Halayim La. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. The bonus to the elders and the apostles of the great millstones. How you taste to all the occupants of the word, true, with charity. Shalom, Barakathon, Kwame Yashwala, Wild, Baba, Ball. Shalom.